Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Greek airspace experienced major disruptions on Sunday after a technical failure affected air traffic control communications. The Athens Flight Information Region was temporarily shut down, grounding arrivals and departures at Athens International Airport and regional hubs. Only aircraft already airborne were handled under contingency procedures. Flights to and from Greece were cancelled, diverted or delayed, with more than 90 flights affected in Athens alone. Thessaloniki Airport shut down completely, while inbound flights from Dublin, Barcelona, Paris and other European cities were turned back or rerouted. Passengers reported long waits, limited information and crowded terminals. Authorities said the disruption began around 9:35 a.m., affecting several radio frequencies. By early afternoon, limited departures resumed under strict intervals, and Athens Airport handled around 35 movements per hour. The Civil Aviation Authority warned that normal services will return gradually and urged travelers to check with airlines before heading to airports. Tensions between Greek farmers and the government are escalating as protest actions intensify and talks remain stalled. Farmers have announced plans for a 48-hour blockade of major highways and border customs points on Thursday and Friday, following a decision by agricultural unions meeting at Malgara. The planned disruptions target key transport routes as well as freight traffic at border crossings. The mobilizations mark 35 days since tractors were first deployed on roads nationwide. Farmer representatives say the protests will continue unless the government meets their demands, warning that blockades could extend for days or weeks. In response, the government is preparing a tougher stance. Senior officials met at the Prime Minister's office to review incentives and enforcement measures. Proposals under discussion include reduced electricity costs for farmers, tax-free diesel, additional subsidies, and full compensation for insured crop and livestock losses. Authorities have warned that if road closures proceed, administrative penalties and fines will be imposed. Swiss authorities have confirmed the identification of all 40 victims killed in the New Year's Eve fire at a bar in the Alpine resort of Montana. Among them is a 15-year-old girl of Greek origin, Alice Kaleri, who had been reported missing since the blaze. Alice Kaleri lived in Lausanne and had traveled to Montana with 3 friends to celebrate the new year at the La Constellation bar, which was later destroyed by fire. Her death was confirmed Sunday evening by her father in a social media post. According to family accounts, her 19-year-old brother was also in the resort, but at a different venue. He went to the scene after learning of the fire, but was stopped by emergency services and was unable to reach his sister. Police report that more than half of the victims were teenagers. Over 100 people were injured, with dozens transferred to specialized clinics abroad. A 30-year-old man has died following a bar fight early Sunday in Patras, western Greece. Authorities said the incident occurred when 2 groups at a city center venue became involved in an argument that escalated into violence. The victim was repeatedly punched and kicked, sustaining serious injuries. He was taken to a local hospital by a friend who was also injured, but doctors were unable to save him. Following his death, tensions spilled into the streets. Witnesses reported around 50 people attacked a cafe linked to the bar, causing significant damage. A female employee inside the cafe fled and was later hospitalized in shock. Police have identified 3 primary suspects, including 1 competitive boxer, and are searching for 3 more individuals connected to the fight. In total, 8 people, 5 men and 3 women, have been taken in for questioning. Greece's health authorities are warning of a sharp surge in influenza cases as hospitals across the country come under increased pressure during the holiday period. The National Public Health Organization, known as EOV, reported a rapid rise in admissions linked to severe flu infections. According to EOV, hospitalizations related to influenza more than doubled between December 22 and December 28. Officials say many of the most serious cases involved patients who were unvaccinated. Health experts are urging unvaccinated citizens to receive the flu shot as soon as possible, with particular emphasis on high-risk groups. Authorities also stress the need for early antiviral treatment when symptoms appear, even before laboratory confirmation. In closed settings such as long-term care facilities, preventive antiviral medication may also be used. LD is calling for strict adherence to basic protective measures. These include frequent hand washing, avoiding touching the face, wearing masks in crowded indoor spaces for vulnerable individuals, ensuring good ventilation, and staying home when symptoms develop. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.